Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to Positive Ego Gaming. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. Today's episode, we're going to react to the Hawkeye trailer. Came out quite a while ago, so it's nothing new, nothing special. But I was really looking forward to checking out Hawkeye and seeing what he's got to offer, see what he's got when it comes to adding him to this game full of, superstars. I've really been a big fan of Hawkeye for a long time. I thought he was kind of underutilized in the movies, although he was cool, badass in his own right. They did find good ways to use him. So they did him justice, I thought, and I was really excited to see what sort of things they might bring with him to this cool new looking Avengers game. I guess he'll be coming sometime post launch. They haven't said exactly when, but I imagine sometime soon. When he gets added, he'll have his own campaign to play through that you can play co-op or single player. And they also mentioned that he'll have a ton of different upgrades, obviously, as well as various different arrow types, which is mentioned in the trailer. And I do believe they mentioned some inspirations from various comics, such as My Life as a Weapon storyline by Matt Fraction and David Aja. So let's get into it. Alrighty then, y'all. We're here. We're comfy. We're full screen. Let's get this thing going. I haven't watched this yet. Like I say, really looking forward to Hawkeye. Really looking forward to how they're going to do him in this game. I did like the design. I'm liking it already. Yeah, imagine pulling off some of those moves during the game. I imagine he's going to be more of a support character. Yep, the shock arrow, so we can expect different types of arrows with him. Seems like he's going to be used for mainly hanging back, maybe crowd control. All right, we get some cool details here. Nice shot here. Oh, I'd love to get his classic comic book costume in this. That would be awesome. Oh, sweet. Nice. We get a good look at the concept art, some of the different outfits. Man, that was awesome. I'm loving that. We get to see him use some different arrows, the different shock arrow. That is cool. I am loving the look of Hawkeye. One more time. Boom! Right in the back. Brings that thing down. That is epic. You guys, it looks like they really brought Hawkeye to the table with this game. Look at how many arrows are he left behind. Holy shit. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, he looks amazing. Those graphics are awesome. I can't wait to see how many different types of arrows he has. I imagine there's going to be more than just shock arrows. Like I said, imagine he will be a support character used for crowd control, which would be great because if you've got him hanging out in the back, Thor, for instance, up close and personal, taking guys on right up front, and then maybe another character like Black Widow, she's encircling people, setting traps, and she's, taking guys out one at a time using her different stealth moves or agility. And then somebody like Tony Stark flies over and he's laying down, like, I don't know, he's bombing the whole area, big AoE attacks and stuff like that, which I really think could work for this game. And it seems like, seems like they're having a lot of fun and they really brought the dynamics to the table here. I am really, really loving the look of Hawkeye. I'm loving the aesthetics. Of course, he's got to have his classic purple color. Nice little symbol here we get of him. I believe they also shared some other concept art with him in his other costume, which looks pretty cool. It's more of a street costume. He's sort of dressed down. I'll throw that up here so y'all can check it out. Are y'all looking forward to Hawkeye? I know I am. Let me know down in the comments if you're looking forward to playing as Hawkeye. I know I'll definitely try to make him more of a main character once he comes out. Really, really interested to try out the bow and arrow style. Seems really unique inside of this, world with Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor. Like, him and Black Widow have always been the more of a human angle to the game, or to the Avengers rather, not just the game, but because they're the ones that they're straight up. They don't have superpowers, like they don't have a lot of money. They just have high expert training and good equipment, really. So it's pretty cool to see them utilized in this game and not to have them, overshadowed by the bigger heroes. I'm hoping to see, of course, Hawkeye's classic outfit, which they did show for just a second. This one here on the right, I would love to see that in the game. Imagine jumping and flip around all the levels dressed like that. That would be fucking cool. Have all the Avengers dressed in their classic outfits and those graphics. Oh, yeah, sign me up. Yes, please sign me up. They had lots of good inspirations for this one. Oh, that's a good shot. It's nice to see that they delved deeper into the comics and not just use the movies for inspiration for the characters. Because I think sticking to the movies, they would have just been really limited. You've got 80 plus years worth of stuff to draw on here. So, pretty nice to see that they really dove in and tried to, get Hawkeye as good as they could. Of course, they did that with all characters, but, Hawkeye's always been a fan favorite. I know I've always been a fan of Hawkeye. Can't wait to see him in action. Shit, I wouldn't mind him in his own, sort of game. It could be sort of a stealth game, but that's a video for another time. Look at that. Imagine that outfit in the game. That would be sick. I'm loving his look, and right here looks like, they show maybe we're going to see his dog at some point in the game. Maybe that'll be one of his special attacks or super moves. Instead of having, superpowers and stuff, he could call in his dog or whatnot, which I forget his name. Maybe he could call him in, and then that would be a good substitute, I think, for secondary or super attack that would have a time limit like they all do to keep it from being like overpowered. Then of course, as you level it up, maybe the dog could attack more or longer, multiple enemies. I don't know, this speculation. Couldn't find much as far as details go. Expect him to play pretty much how you think. I would say similar to Black Widow, maybe, where he may be doing a lot more flips and jumps, and like I said, attacking from a distance with the bow. And so I imagine maybe some of his super attacks could be area of effect attacks using different types of arrows, explosive arrows, poison arrows, even, or like a knockout gas to disorient a large group of enemies so the other heroes can come in and finish them off. And I believe that would work out really well and add to the whole team dynamic that I believe they're going for. As stated before, I believe there should be some sort of dynamic or some sort of more challenging aspect, because if this is a looter shooter with RPG mechanics, I know it does have a storyline, but if this game is just go here, beat this guy up, go here, beat these dudes up, go here, destroy this, destroy that, blah blah blah, you got to find a way to keep that unique and engaging. And by making it challenging, by needing certain aspects or certain characters on each team, I think adds a certain teamwork dynamic where you all do have to work together and pull off these certain super moves together in order to get an edge and defeat whatever group of enemies. And I imagine especially bosses are going to be tricky, and you'll probably have to put in a little more effort, a little more teamwork when it comes to the bigger bosses, because those, just in the beta, what I saw, I didn't have the chance to play it myself, but fighting that giant fucking robot seemed pretty intense. Like doing it on your own might be tricky, but if you got a good team you can rely on and everybody's doing their part, I think it could go really well, and it would really capture that Avengers experience, that we all sort of got from watching those movies way back then when the first Avengers came out. And I think it would capture that same idea and that same feeling and really put you right in the shoes of, whoever your favorite hero is. I know me, I definitely got to try Hawkeye when he comes out. Got to give that a shot. Try out his different abilities, try out his different arrows, see how he works as a support character, see if he's just going to be possible to main him at all because of that fact. But mostly, I'm going to be starting with Hulk or Thor. I cannot decide which. If y'all got any suggestions, let me know. If you got anybody you're going to main, Let me know. Is it going to be Hulk, Iron Man, Miss Marvel, Black Widow? Let me know down in the comments if you got a character you're interested in. Go ahead and trying to main. Um, Also, if you can help me decide between Hulk and Thor, let me know. I need all input. It would be greatly appreciated. Super helpful. Just really looking forward to the Avengers. Comes out on September 4th. Check it out then. We'll be live streaming. We'll be doing different videos. We'll be doing all sorts of shit trying to get our characters leveled up, get through the story, and be hitting the war rooms because, that's where the real fun's going to be at. Hope you liked the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you didn't, I really appreciate you hanging out, chatting some games with us. Anyway, you're beautiful. Stay true to yourself.